to the leaders, friend. I say that though. This is about you more than it is about me. Fuck Drake for the night.
Yeah. Took a little nap real quick. I'm back, man. I took a little nap real quick. I'm back, man, on Schoolyard, man. On Schoolyard. Now, I got like four more topics. So if I ain't gonna lie to you, I was gonna save it to the morning. I ain't gonna lie to you. I got like four more topics. My bad. I got four more topics. My bad. My bad. My bad. I know. I got four more topics. I'm sorry, chat. Shit, I went upstairs. I was like getting ready. I'm like, I'm about to lay down. I ain't feel good about it. I gave a 3 hour stream. I ain't get to some of the topics, man. I crashed out a lot. Nah, hell nah. Said, man, act, bring your ass and go get back on stream, man. We got to get to it. Now, I ain't on demon timing. Let's just get into like a couple of topics I just kind of wanted to get off. Just couldn't wait till the morning. Not it could wait, but you know, if we put in the work in, let's put the work in. Let's not do it half-ass type shit. You know what I mean? Hey, Brittany, I see you in the chat, girl. All right, my people, it's all good. Uh, yeah, I know people gonna come in and because they're gonna think we actually really end the stream. This is like maybe a private stream at this point. Yo, two things. Number one, there's an update to the Blueface thing, but first and foremost, somebody said, "Why am I not on Rumble? Rumble not popping right now? Rumble should be popping." Go to rumble.com/academics. See if I'm on. Yeah, I'm on. I'm on. Yeah. It's just a different stream. It's a different stream. So let's go to the homepage and then you can see my shit right there. Yeah, now I just want to hit a couple topics because, like we really here to do topics and stuff like that. All right, bet. First and foremost, let's hit this topic real quick. And this is a topic of, let's see. So, Gilead posted a video like not too long ago. We're going to play it and then we'll react to it. Here we go.
This, right? To all the people that's in my DM that be like, yo, get such and such on the podcast. Get such and such on the podcast. Get such and such on the podcast. A lot of them people we reach out to, but they don't come to us because they can't control the narrative. That's why they go to a little white girl that you never heard of. Or that's why they go to a little white dude that you ain't never heard of because they can't control the narrative over here. You hear me? We not recording you. We not sending you nothing to look at. We don't ask nut-ass questions. So why would we have to send you something to review? We ain't doing that shit. So a lot of times when y'all see motherfuckers and y'all like, get them on the podcast. If they can't control the narrative, they don't want to come. So we don't want your bitch ass. We street niggas. You don't control nothing over here. And we ain't running out of no money. Fuck wrong with them. We reach out to y'all motherfuckers. They want to go get with the motherfuckers they can control the narrative on. Get sit your dumb ass down somewhere. And when you do it, you be out here looking dumb as shit. They say this, right? To all the
Hey, I ain't trying to start no issues, but you know what immediately came to mind? I'm going to just keep it a beam with you. What immediately came to mind was NBA Youngboy. I'm going to keep it 100. NBA Youngboy did an interview with $1 million worth of game. Shit still ain't come out yet. Been 3-4 weeks. He did another interview with another girl. That came out. But the clip they used, I guess Youngboy didn't approve it. Youngboy's mad at the girl. Like cussing her out. What does that tell you? Youngboy needs to approve. And that's true. By the way, this also happens to big artists. It's not only him. But, some artists, they want to prove it for whatever reasons, I don't know. Shit, as I said, I've done multiple interviews that he's concerned with and none of them came out. So I think maybe they might be alluding to that, but also to other artists as well. Now, granted, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't see a problem with YoungBoy doing that though. And the reason why I'm gonna say that is that somebody who's facing indictments, someone who has legal issues, yeah, man, people might think it's just an interview. People might just think y'all just talking shit, but you may say something that, number one, they're using lyrics that may be used against you, and the person interviewing you, that might not be their intention, or they might not know. Now, if you wonder what I was talking about in terms of the recent interview with YoungBoy, that it kind of gives you a kind of clue or key into how he's given up things recently. Here we go. Give me 1 second. Basically, YoungBoy cussed out he cussed out a interviewer that he did an interview with, and the reason why he cussed that person out is because you're gonna see right now. Where is that? Right here. He cursed out an interviewer. Her name is Lizzie Pure. I think she deleted it or deleted the picture with him, right? She says, I went up to Gravedigger Mountain to see Kentrell, NBA YoungBoy. And NBA YoungBoy and I talk about fashion, business, and life. I'm really excited for his, I guess, maybe like album or whatever the case is. By the way, she posted this clip that we pretty much all picked up on. It was a clip of NBA YoungBoy responding to a question about J. Cole, which, they added effects to, which kind of made it seem like it was something. Here we go.
Can I tell you the truth? You can cut this out if you don't want it.
Which, by the way, it's ironic that they put out a clip with them admitting you can cut this out if you don't want it, right?
Everyone, since they heard the last Drake record with J. Cole, everyone wants to know where he said he'd still do a song with you if you would collab with him. Can I tell you the truth? You can cut this out if you don't want it.
Now, that was 3 days ago. They released another clip where I guess his response was fully and complete in it. And that is, where is that clip at? Oh, I probably got to go back here for it. Twitter be having everything. I ain't gonna lie to you. YoungBoy J. Cole. Hey.
We'll see.
He says, this
Come
was the
on,
answer.
Gravedigger Mountain, we'll see.
So you would do it if J. Cole came to Gravedigger Mountain, he'd do it?
Mm-hmm.
You gonna do it? I just negotiated it for J. Cole. Let him know.
Okay. Now, under the picture, YoungBoy went on to comment, or somebody using his page, like, his business page, Never Broke Again LLC. It says, Lizzie Pure, go report this whole page. This bitch unprofessional and clout chasing. Also then says, you a dog ass bitch. Ain't nobody approved none of this. You tried with that bullshit ass clip with Cole saying he'll be able to remove anything if he wanted it out, then released it. Dead bitch walking. So basically, and again, I don't see a problem with how YoungBoy is moving, but people should know this in going, before going to Gravedigger Mountain. Because I'm gonna be honest with you, this is how I feel a lot of times. And I know some people, they believe like I'm like super salty with YoungBoy, but not really, bro. It's not that serious. Especially about the interviews. Like if we ever get cool again, we'll do stuff, and if we never do stuff again, I think we did stuff before. I know some people take it personally though, right? Where they might be like, yo, I took my time out of my day. I went to you. I flew to Gravedigger Mountain or whatever the case is. Now we did the content and you don't want to approve it for me to put out. So I basically wasted my time, right? That might be the thought of some interviewers. I do believe that YoungBoy is a complex person who has issues, indictments, charges, And if he wants to be able to see the interview with you asking him about all type of random shit, I think that is fair. It's fair that he should be able to see the interview and make reasonable requests like, hey, could you take that out? Like, yo, this might start some stuff, or this might, get me jammed up here. Could you please take that out? I think that's completely fine. But his comment was, obviously, it was put down as, hey, listen, he needs to approve stuff, and this is why the Gilly clip was kind of like interesting.
Say this, right? To all the people that's in my DM that be like, yo, get such and such on the podcast. Get such and such on the podcast. Get such and such on the podcast. A lot of them people we reach out to, but they don't come to us because they can't control the narrative.
Also, bro, let's be honest. Like, this is customary. Drake did a hip-hop interview with Rap Radar like 3 years ago. The interview was released on Drake's channel. Like, if you go and search up Drake Rap Radar interview, the official version of the interview, the 2-hour 20-second video, is actually on Drake's page. And if you think he didn't control that narrative, or he didn't get a chance to be like, yo, take that out or edit this out, like, you're wrong. Bigger artists usually get that privilege.
That's why they go to a little white girl that you never heard of. Or that's why they go to a little white dude that you ain't never heard of, because they can't control the narrative over here. You hear me? We not recording you. We not sending you nothing to look at. We don't ask nut-ass questions. So why would we have to send you something to review? We ain't doing that shit. So a lot of times when y'all see motherfuckers and y'all like, get them on the podcast, if they can't control the narrative, they don't want to come. So we don't want your bitch ass. We street niggas. You don't control nothing over here.
I personally don't think that NBA YoungBoy interview coming out. Somebody said, look at me, he's trying to start. I'm telling you, all right, okay. If y'all think it's me, it's not beef, my nigga. Like, it's not beef. Like, I think personally, YoungBoy probably did both interviews and don't want it out. Now, granted, YoungBoy's done a shit ton of interviews where either, is going to come out looking like that Complex interview, or he just hasn't had those interviews. I don't think he was going to put out the Lizzie one either. Does she has more clips? Let me see. Lizzie, what's her name? Lizzie Pure. Lizzie Pure. I never seen her before, but here she is with Baby. Here she's with Yo Gotti. She was on Forbes for Meet the Future of Retail. Her pure industry disruption. So I guess she's a commerce type of person. She doesn't have any stories. She deleted the picture with her and YoungBoy. That's interesting. But again, I do think artists should be able to see the interview, especially when, their brand is at stake. You know what I mean? And some of them, their freedom is at stake. I don't think that should be a problem. It's only a problem when in seeing the interview, that person's trying to drum up a narrative, so they want you to take out anything that doesn't make them look like A or B. They're not trying to give an authentic look into how they are or how they move. Okay, anyway, at the chicken spot, man, in L.A., all right, it looked like Blueface has pulled up to the address that Soulja Boy has given him, and this is the result.
Hey, man, this was Soulja told me to pull up to. Soulja, where you at, man? Soulja, this where you from, man? How I'm here before you. Hey, you seen Soulja Boy, bro? Nah. Soulja Boy said he from over here. You seen Soulja Boy over here? Man, that's crazy. Soulja.
Yo, this is crazy because here's the thing. Soldier's one of those people that I think he rolls with enough real people that you don't know if he's ever selling wolf tickets or not. Also, you never seen him getting pressed or beat up. You remember like how they used to say Young Bird got beat up. So usually we're like at this point he's been at least untouched because the mate shit didn't touch him or whatever. He's been untouched this whole time that we're actually even thinking, yo, damn, Soulja he's that guy. This is the first time I'm seeing that Soulja is getting out Soulja Boy. Like, I don't think Soulja Boy thought this guy was gonna show up here, but what does Blueface got to do more than do shit like this?
Sure, bro. You probably never seen Soulja Boy over here, huh? Yeah, lame ass nigga. Nigga done sent me the Addy to some way out shit. Hurry up, cuz. That's why I'm right here. Dead homies. Solo. Schoolyard. Where's you at? Hey, man.
There's more. Sorry, hold on.
Soulja told me to pull up too. You don't know who that is? Over. All right. Nobody knows Soulja. Soulja, why would you send me this bunk ass address? Don't nobody know you over here. That's why. Schoolyard. What? Hey, you seen Soulja Boy over here, man? Soulja Boy, you seen Soulja Boy?
Who?
Soulja Boy.
Soulja Boy?
Soulja Boy.
Nah,
He said he from over here.
Who?
Soulja Boy.
I don't know no Soulja Boy.
You know that, man? Soulja. I'm right here, cuz. Where you at? That's what? Bro. You seen Soulja Boy around here? Soulja Boy. Hey.
Found Soulja?
I ain't find Soulja. Where he at? Y'all know Soulja Boy? No,
This is like This is like a throwback to like a Smack DVD days when niggas used to come up with a camera crew and go to somebody's hood. Lil Flip and T.I. did that shit. Ransom shit pulled up to Joe Budden's house with Vlad TV filming. Like this was like when people were so hungry for any type of excitement they could get.
Soulja Boy?
No English.
No English?
Yes,
You know Soulja Boy?
Soulja Boy.
No? Y'all know how long y'all been over here? For a long time?
2 months. Maybe.
2 months?
I speak in English, but
No English? You ever heard of Soulja Boy? No? No Soulja Boy, huh? Hey, bro. You too, man. I'm trying to. Hey, bro. If you see Soulja, tell him I came. We're looking for him, all right?
Alright. What's your name?
My name Blueface.
Blueface.
Yeah,
Alright.
Schoolyard.
Blueface.
Soulja Boy. Tell him Blueface from Schoolyard Cr P came over here looking for him.
Alright.
All right.
We gotta let him know.
Hey.
Found Soulja?
I ain't find Soulja. Where he at? Y'all know Soulja Boy? No, this ain't no gang shit. This the address that Soulja Boy sent me. I'm here waiting on Soulja Boy. He taking forever. This ain't no gang shit. This the address that Soulja Boy sent me. I'm here waiting on Soulja.
Now, here's the I'm not doxing, but this is a random address, but that's where he said he was gonna go. Apparently it sent him a message saying, all right, cool, I'm on my way. This and third. He said be there in 20 minutes. And I guess you don't see Soulja Boy, which is the big thing. So, I ain't gonna lie, Soulja, man, I think you're getting out-soldiered. It's okay. You've won a lot. Just ignore this guy, man. I think that's the only way you could beat him. Because he looked like he's definitely down to crash out for whatever reason, all right? Okay, cool. We did this before. Okay, actually, let me go do this one. Got about 2 more topics, 2 or 3 more, and then I'll get the fuck off of here, all right, people? Okay, so did y'all see what Blueface? Oh, by the way, this is what I was trying to see. Like,
So what's up? Nigga, you don't want to get down?
We're gonna use you. Soulja, we're gonna use you. Offset
Nigga,
wanted
ain't no
to get
using
you.
me, nigga. I run this
Offset
shit,
wanted.
nigga. I
Listen,
started this shit, nigga.
you want to
We
talk about
using
Offset,
you,
right?
nigga. You's a buster,
Listen,
nigga. Fuck is you talking about, nigga?
Listen. You want to talk about Offset, right? Listen. Yeah, all that came out, and guess what? Offset got mad about his wife. He made some threats.
oh, word?
and we had somebody go tap his shoulder in Miami a couple days ago and let him
What?
know he's touchable, and he won't make another threat again.
Nigga,
I'm
hey,
really
what
like
that guy?
that.
Hey, what that?
Oh, nah. Yo, Offset. Yo, somebody tapped Offset on the shoulder and said, yo, on Schoolyard Crib, if you make another threat to oh, this is what I was looking for the whole time. Yo, Blueface is really like that. Yo, chat. Yo, that's crazy. Nah, let me run that back. Nah, I'm running that back. Fuck that. I ain't know Blueface was like that.
We're gonna use you. Soldier, we're gonna use you. Offset
Nigga,
wanted
ain't no
to get
using
used.
me, nigga. I run this
Offset
shit,
wanted.
nigga. I
Listen,
started this shit, nigga.
you want to
We
talk about
using
Offset,
you,
right?
nigga. Use a buster,
Listen,
nigga. Fuck is you talking about, nigga?
listen. You want to talk about Offset, right? Listen. Yeah, all that came out, and guess what? Offset got mad about his wife. He made some threats, and we had somebody go tap his shoulder in Miami a couple days ago and let him know he's touchable, and he won't make another threat again.
Nigga,
I'm
hey,
really
what
like
that guy?
that.
Hey, what
On
that
that
got to do?
squad.
Hey, what that
On
got to
that
do
squad.
with?
You
What that
brought
got
it
to do?
up.
What
You
that got
brought
to
it
do?
up.
What that
You
got to
brought
do
it
with
up.
me, my nigga?
You
What
brought
that
it
got to
up.
do with me, nigga?
You brought it up.
Now I'm just saying you on here popping it. You on here. You sound
We're
like
gonna
a butt.
use you, Soldier. We're gonna.
Wow. Damn. This has been a bad week for Offset, man. This girl cussing him out, niggas tapping him on the shoulder. Blueface is saying that, yo, he put him back in line. This is getting out of hand, people. Anyway, have y'all seen, listen to my man. Where we go. This is my man Boosie talk about Diddy and Cassie. Here we go.
With Cassie, with Cassie, it's either she was traumatized by what she been through.
Mm-hmm.
Either she was traumatized, she was sick and hurt, or she loved every minute of it.
Or both.
You know, it's either or. No, it ain't both. It's either
both?
or. It's either or, because if you said he done what all he did, allegedly did, then you traumatized. I mean, in one way. But it also can be a way. I've known women who, I had a woman tell me, I want you to come look for me and find me and grab me out the club by my, and with Cassie, with Cassie, it's either or. Either she was trying out the club.
Oh, like a role play kind of thing?
No. I mean, I'm saying that to say she could have loved every minute of it, because if somebody making you fuck a bigger dick, a better dick.
Yeah, that was a weird one. I wasn't ready for that one.
Listen.
Okay.
Are you getting better sex? Why your man getting off? Then you say, after you do this, he buy you gifts.
Yeah.
Then you say, when you try to leave, he come and get you and send people to get you. Some women love it. Out the club.
Oh, like a role.
I'm gonna agree with Vlad on this. I'm not saying these sexual experiences she wasn't maybe orgasming, that she didn't maybe like them at moments, because she's a human too. But to pretend that she was loving it would be a far stretch. Clearly these things wasn't happening to her by being volunteering. She was actually being volunteered for most of these things. And, even if, obviously it's sex, maybe some of the freak off shit, she was like, oh, that wasn't that bad. It doesn't change the fact that she's an abuse victim, and it doesn't change the fact that she, by and large, in part, she don't like that shit, man. Like, come on. Yo, I'll give you a story. There's a girl I know. She used to be kind of, pretty, like, I guess not really that freaky. No, she wasn't that freaky in college, okay? I meet up with her and I see her later on in life. I may have told you about this person before, but anyway, she was with this white guy. And first of all, I think, it's interesting watching women age because usually a younger woman, they never think about dealing with men just only for resources. Like, you know what I mean? Like, for example, if you ever have, like, say you're in high school or let's say middle school, if you ever have a conversation among like your classmates or whatever about what would you do for whatever, like you would hear most women would probably say, like, if they were supposed to have sex for money, it would have to be $1 billion, right? But like, oh, I would never just fuck some random person for money, blah, blah, blah. As they grow older, they're sucking dick for $150. You know what I mean? Like, so it's like you get to watch how, like, you know, women and their view of sex change. Anyway, this girl I knew in college, she wasn't that much of a freak. I meet up with her later. She's messing with this guy. The guy is like a coke dealer, right? Or not coke dealer. He's not a dealer at all. He's like a coke head. And, you know, he has a bunch of, like, you know, he got money, though. He got, like, exotic cars or whatever. I won't say where he's from. And I remember saying, like, damn, you know, why are you into this guy? Because I remember what type of guy she used to be into. And she pretty much kind of, like, gave me the inclination, like, yo, nigga, man, yeah, he all right, but, like, yo, I can't date no more bums. Like, I got to date a nigga that got it. Anyway, long story short, she told me, actually, I think she cheated on her dude. She cheated on her dude with me, which I didn't expect her to be shit. But I remember she had one weird request right before we were gonna get in. She was like, hey, listen, could you film me giving you head? And I was thinking, like, first of all, what do you mean film? Like, if I'm filming for me, it'll be on my phone. I'm not one of the guys who'll be like, yo, your girl got a video of not. And she told me, what she told me blew my mind. She said, hey, listen, like, you knew I did tell you have a boyfriend. I'm like, oh, yeah. I thought she was going to back out of trying to do that. And she was like, listen, my boyfriend says he doesn't mind if I give other people head. And I could fuck those men when he allows me to, but I have to use a condom. And I remember just kind of sitting there looking at this chick. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? And in reality, so basically, like, that guy sounds like some Diddy freak fetish type of guy. If you asked me if she enjoyed it, I would probably say she probably made herself enjoy it because she wanted to please a man. So I guess to go back to what Boosie's saying, man, I don't think there's no possible way of kind of like enjoying that type of stuff, especially when it revolves around certain voyeuristic behavior that's kind of a little bit disturbing. You know what I mean? So I don't really be believing all that type of stuff, but him saying that Cassie loved it, I can't call that.
Role play kind of thing?
No. I mean, I'm saying that to say she could have loved every minute of it, because if somebody making you fuck a bigger dick, a better dick.
Yeah, that was a weird one. I wasn't ready for that one.
Listen.
Okay.
Are you getting better sex while your man getting off? Then you say after you do this, he buy you gifts.
Yeah.
Then you say when you try to leave, he come and get you and send people to get you. Some women love it out the club.
Oh, like a role play kind of thing?
Yeah. Now, remember what I just said about 6ix9ine's ex-girl? There is buyer's remorse with women, and you hope that women would never be as vile to make up allegations or accuse men of any type of sexual infidelity, or not infidelity, but sexual, you know, like grievance, unless that person really did something. But I do know a lot of women who have buyer's remorse, and this is how buyer's remorse work with women. I gave you my youth, I gave you my 30s, or I gave you my 20s, and now I'm not that age anymore, and you've moved on to another girl, and she's now getting the experience that I had 10 years ago, but I'm kicked off the boat. Some people will not just tolerate and let that happen. They go into, like, you know, buyer's remorse mode, and for them, they start making shit up. They start changing their story. Oh, I really didn't want to do that. They start creating a whole new reality of what was going on before. Do you know what I'm saying? Has anyone ever experienced that? All right. Anyway, by the way, credit and salute to Danza Projects. Danza Project. I think they interviewed recently the guy Roger Bond, and he's the head of or was head of security for Diddy around the time when Cassie was there. And remember the guy who was teasing it all along on social media, like he had some story to tell, like he was about to do some big expose. Anyway, I don't know if I can get proper timestamps. Does anybody have any timestamps that can help me? Does anybody have timestamps that can help me? Anyway, clearly this dude got paid off because now he's coming out saying that, hey, yeah, Diddy wasn't anything other than a regular person to these women, and he pretty much backpedaling from this whole expose that he was teasing. If you're asking me why, he must have got paid, or he must have been like, somebody gave him something.
So to me, I feel like when Cassie says things like that I couldn't leave, I feel like, nah, it's not about that. It's about the jury. It's about the money. It's about the clothes. It's about the trip.
So he comes out and he's saying, which by the way is interesting. The whole time he was teasing like he was gonna say, nah, Diddy did do it, but then he's now coming out to say, nah, Cassie could have left. She just loved the perks that come with the lifestyle.
It's about your career. It's about everything. But when you get sick and tired, you don't give a fuck about none of that no more. I'm getting away. I seen it with my mother. So you can't tell me that you can't leave nowhere. I've seen it with my mother. My mother ain't have nothing. She had to go into a shelter for abused women. And that's why she could just take my son, my brother with her.
Right.
So I've seen a person leave without nothing. You're not leaving with nothing, but you still want to stay for the perks. But the ass whippings and everything is a part of the perks.
So are you saying that he allegedly had this going on with other relationships as well, and they walked away, so the abuse was something that was a pattern?
I definitely think he needs anger management. I would never say that he didn't. I would definitely say he needs anger management. Yeah. And to credit certain things, when you see it the first time, you say, okay, yeah, you and your girl get into shit, but when you see it repetitiously, then you need some type of help. But money, arrogance, and getting away with a lot of things gives you the strength to say, I don't need help. And everybody around you will say the same thing.
Right.
And then
along for the ride type shit.
They along for the ride. And then when the person or the people that do speak up start to disappear, that's when you say, I don't want to speak up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
So he really throw Diddy under the bus, but he basically said during that time, if people say they were unwilling participants, they're not telling the truth, and basically is kind of hanging on to the fact that everybody was there not only for their own reasons, but maybe it was the culture at that time. Man, again, I think this nigga done got a check, and I understand it. I think he realized how quickly and how easy Cassie got her check, and she only did it by pump faking like she was gonna say something else. So I think he pump fake, he said some other shit. I think he got paid, and now he's keeping it real nice, and he's down to play ball. Kind of unfortunately, because we're not gonna really find out the real truth, and then we got to think about this whole angle about people just lying about, what went on just for financial gain, which I think that is the saddest part about it. You know what I mean? Yeah, give me 1 second. Yeah. So, why can't I pull the chat right now? Yeah, Diddy cut the check. And By the way, if you're asking me what I think is gonna happen in the foreseeable future with this Diddy thing, I think we're past these stories now. I think for somebody who is gonna come out next, this story got to be wild and real salacious. I think we're past these stories, and us being past these stories, everybody's watching and playing the corporate game. How many of these corporate sponsors are going to step away? How many of these companies are done with him? How many people are going to step aside from him and basically act like their own entity, which then you will give you a proper scope of what is next for Diddy? Like, is he done? Could he come back? Is it something that, maybe it's not that, other than Cassie, we won't really give none of these merits, but nah. It's too late for his story. At this point, people want to hear from the likes of Cassie and others and anyone who's in business with him, which this is the important thing for Diddy. They don't want to do business with you. You see, Diddy kind of fucked himself because he put his face as everything. So Diddy's face was marketing. So you put, I'm the face of this liquor company. I'm the face of this water bottle or just water company, whatever the case is. He wanted to be known and seen for everything. And that's where I believe you get the corporate side of things saying, all right, well, now this puts us in a pickle. Like, we got to drop this nigga. And whether, he feels the same, we can't keep him around here. Okay? Anyway. That might have been it, chat. Okay. Yeah. Tomorrow I'll talk about, and yeah, I see a couple people saying it. Tomorrow I'll talk about the whole like Christian Keys thing, exposing supposedly Tyler Perry. We'll get into that. By the way, Tyler Perry's another one. Here's the problem with Tyler Perry as comparison to Diddy. Diddy hasn't had any stain in the music business for a while. Tyler Perry is Black Hollywood. Tyler Perry is one of the guys who maybe, I think this only goes far if like one of these big movie studios would take aim at Tyler Perry and be like, yo, bro, we see you trying to do your own thing and blah, blah, blah. We're going to fuck you up over this shit. But, yeah, we'll get into that tomorrow, chat. I just wanted to do the last couple topics. You guys give me the feedback. I know Joel going to edit these and put them up on the page. You guys give me the feedback about what you thought about tonight, what you thought about the podcast, my response to, of course, the Cloud Chaser Jade, and anything else going on, okay? Chat, love y'all. Talk to y'all soon. I am out. I will be going to sleep now, finally, but I'll be back tomorrow very early, all right? Peace.